Think you know Ethiopia? Land of ancient empires, unique faith, and unwavering independence? Well, prepare to look deeper because there's more to Ethiopia than meets the eye. Join me as we uncover the hidden chapters of Ethiopia's history. From tales of courageous queens to a battle against colonial narratives, get ready to rewrite your understanding of this remarkable nation. Hey, welcome to Tales of Ethiopia, where history comes alive and the legends of Africa's oldest nation unfold. But before we dive into the unknown, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and never miss an episode. Let's embark on this enlightening journey together. Number 1, the battle for narrative, how Italy tried to rewrite Ethiopia's history. When Italy occupied Ethiopia in the late 1930s, their goal was clear: conquer the nation and exploit its resources. But their plan was more intricate than just military might. They targeted the very foundation of Ethiopian society, its history. You see, history is more than dates and battles. It's the identity of a people, and no conqueror wants their subjects to resist with tales of unity and independence. So the Italians deployed a secret weapon: scholars. Not to study history, but to distort it. They sent researchers to every corner of Ethiopia, from the highlands of Tigray to the lowlands of Ogaden. They collected data, measured skulls, studied languages, and even exaggerated ethnic tensions. Why? To prove that Ethiopia wasn't a nation, but a patchwork of disunited tribes perfect for colonization. The Italians thought they could break the backbone of Ethiopia by discrediting its historical narratives. But they underestimated the strength of Ethiopian identity. Despite attempts to rewrite history books and replace them with colonial propaganda, the spirit of resistance remained alive. After all, history is more than what's written in books. It's in the songs, stories, and memories passed down through generations. And these can't be erased with a ruler's decree. However, the unintended consequences lingered. Some of the colonial findings, unfortunately, contributed to divisions that persist even today. Scholars like Polich and Cerulli unintentionally sowed seeds of discord that took root. A century later, the work of these Italian experts became a tool of division and a stumbling block on the path to true national unity. Number 2, unveiling the untold, the rich history of Southern Ethiopia. When we think of Ethiopian history, names like Aksum, Lalibela, and the Solomonic dynasty often come to mind. But have you ever wondered what stories lie beyond these celebrated chapters? For much of modern Ethiopian history, the narrative has centered around the Christian kingdoms of the north. Yet a significant part of the country's story unfolded in the south. Regions like Sidamo, Kaffa, Hadia, and Jimma had their own rich and complex past. Long before the late 19th century expansion under Emperor Menelik II, these areas were home to sophisticated socio-cultural structures, distinct kingdoms, and unique traditions. One prominent example is the Kingdom of Shu, which played a pivotal role in shaping modern Ethiopia. The exploration of these southern histories is not just an academic pursuit. It's a journey to discover the roots of modern Ethiopian identity. Understanding their experiences during the era of state formation, their resistance, adaptations, and eventual incorporation into the Ethiopian state is essential to grasping the full narrative of the nation. These southern kingdoms were not passive participants in history. They had agency, ambition, and a will to survive. The Oromo people, for example, known for their fierce independence, left an indelible mark on the historical landscape. Groups like the Hadia and the Sidama had their own political systems, cultural practices, and contributions to Ethiopian civilization. By shedding light on these untold stories, we challenge the traditional narrative and honor the diversity that has always defined Ethiopia. As we continue to explore the hidden chapters of Ethiopian history, we must remember that every voice matters and every story deserves to be told. Number 3, Queens Who Roared, highlighting Ethiopia's pioneering women leaders. When we envision Ethiopian history, names like Haile Selassie, Tawadros, and Yakuno Amlak come to mind. But have you ever noticed the absence of women in these chronicles? It's time to set the record straight and highlight the trailblazing queens who shaped Ethiopia's destiny. Let's start with the legendary Queen Yodit Gutit, a name that echoes with both intrigue and controversy. Little is known about her early life, but her impact is undeniable. Rising to power in the 10th century, she faced a kingdom divided by internal strife. But Yodit Gyudit had a vision: unite Ethiopia under one banner. Her reign wasn't without challenges. Religious tensions simmered and rebellions threatened stability. Yet she navigated these turbulent times, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire debate. Fast forward to the late 19th century and we meet Empress Teta Batul. Living in a man's world, she defied expectations and became a force to be reckoned with. Behind the scenes, she was the mastermind strategist guiding her husband, Emperor Menelik II, to victory at the historic Battle of Adwa. Her contributions went beyond the battlefield. She modernized the Ethiopian army, promoted education, and challenged age-old traditions. Empress Teta wasn't just a supportive wife. She was a ruler in her own right, shaping the course of Ethiopian history. Then there's Idige Menin Asfaw, a name synonymous with courage and conviction. During the darkest days of Italy's occupation, she led the resistance with unwavering determination. At personal risk, she organized relief efforts, aided patriots, and kept the flame of rebellion burning. Her bravery didn't go unnoticed. In the aftermath of the war, she played a pivotal role in drafting Ethiopia's new constitution, ensuring that the voices of the people were heard. These are just a few of the many Ethiopian queens whose contributions have been overshadowed by the sands of time. Their stories remind us that leadership knows no gender and that Ethiopia's history is enriched by the diversity of its people. As we continue to unearth these hidden heroines, let their stories serve as a beacon of inspiration, reminding us that greatness comes in many forms. For Ethiopia's ancient global reach, more than just an African powerhouse. When we picture ancient civilizations, names like Egypt, Greece, and Rome immediately spring to mind. But what if I told you there was an African powerhouse that rivaled these Western giants? Welcome to the world of the Aksumite Empire, the kingdom that laid claim to the title of the fourth great empire of its time. Yes, you heard that right. Alongside Rome, China, and Persia, Aksum stood tall as a global power. This wasn't a localized kingdom. Aksum's influence stretched far and wide, connecting Africa to the wider world. If you've ever wondered why Ethiopia is known as the land of the Ark of the Covenant, then join me on this journey. Aksum's reign as a trading giant began around the 1st century AD when it established a hub at Adulis on the Red Sea coast. Here, merchants from across the globe gathered, exchanging not just goods, but also ideas and culture. This strategic location made Aksum the nexus of trade between Africa, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. But what exactly was this bustling trade about? Picture a marketplace brimming with exotic spices, precious metals, and rare gems. These were Aksum's treasures, sought-after commodities that fueled its wealth and influence. In fact, it was Aksum's control of these trade routes that led to the legendary status of the Ark of the Covenant within its borders. The Ark, believed to be the very chest that held the stone tablets containing the 10 Commandments, symbolized Aksum's spiritual and political authority. Under the reign of King Ezana in the 4th century, Aksum's prominence reached new heights. His conversion to Christianity and the subsequent adoption of the faith by the empire marked a significant shift in its trajectory. Aksum became a center of early Christianity, housing important relics like the legendary Arks of the Covenant. Its strategic alliances with the Roman Empire further solidified its position as a global player. As we delve deeper into the untold history of Ethiopia, remember that its story is intricately woven into the fabric of global history. Aksum's legacy serves as a powerful reminder that Africa's contributions to the world stage are often understated and deserve our attention. So keep exploring, keep questioning, and let's continue this journey together. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Tales of Ethiopia. If you found this video insightful, please give it a like and share your thoughts or any untold stories you know in the comments below. And most importantly, for more deep dives into the untold history of Ethiopia and its people, make sure to subscribe to Tales of Ethiopia right now. Hit that notification bell so you never miss our next episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next journey.